More than 4.5 years into Barack Obama's presidency, race relations in America seem to be on the decline. In a CBS News poll, 57% of people now describe race relations as generally good. In 2009, that number was 66%, nearly 10 points higher. When asked if they've ever felt discriminated against because of race, 62% of blacks says yes, compared to only 29% of whites. We're seeing those poll numbers on the 50th anniversary of the historic March on Washington. On this day, back in 1963, 250,000 people packed the National Mall as Martin Luther King Jr. and others called for racial and economic justice. Later today, President Obama will lead the official celebration of today's anniversary. Jeff Pegues is at the Lincoln Memorial. Jeff, good morning to you.
Good morning, Gail. And as you noted, 250,000 people watched that speech here 50 years ago. The crowds today not expected to be that big, but there will be some big names delivering speeches out here. Oprah Winfrey, former presidents Bill Clinton and Jimmy Carter, just to name a few. But of course, the headliner, the nation's first black president, delivering a speech and standing where Dr. King did half a century ago. Just last week, President Obama told a group of college students the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. lives on.
We've made enormous strides. I'm a testament to it. You're a testament to it. The diversity of this room and the students who are here is a testimony to it.
But the president has walked a fine line addressing the issue of race and equality, trying to voice the concerns of African Americans while attempting to avoid alienating whites. He's been criticized by black leaders for not doing enough to help his own community. At times, President Obama has pushed back.
I expect all of you to march with me and press on.
Like in 2011, while speaking to the Congressional Black Caucus.
Put on your marching shoes. Shake it off. Stop complaining. Stop grumbling. Stop crying. We are going to press on.
In January, he kicked off his second term by calling for an expansion of the civil rights movement to include women, gays, and lesbians.
For our journey is not complete until our wives, our mothers, and daughters can earn a living equal to their efforts. Our journey is not complete until our gay brothers and sisters are treated like anyone else under the law.
And just in the last month, he's been more willing to talk about the state of race relations. On the heels of the George Zimmerman acquittal, his comments about Trayvon Martin were surprisingly revealing.
Trayvon Martin could have been me 35 years ago. There are very few African-American men in this country who haven't had the experience of being followed when they were shopping in a department store. That includes me.
And so the president will be here today. In a radio interview with host Tom Joyner, the president calls Dr. King's speech one of the 5 greatest in American history. Gail, Anthony.
Jeff Pegues, thanks, Jeff.